Shabbat Shalom, Shari Torah. Hope that everybody had a lovely week. Hope you'll join us tomorrow morning for services at 9:30 as we send off our beloved Abraham after 3 years of his shlichut, his Israel emissaryship here at Shari Torah. Hope you'll join us for that as well as a beautiful Kiddush and Shabbat morning service. This week we read Parashat Vaetchanan, which contains the Ten Commandments, as well as the paragraphs of the Shema and Ve'ahavta. But what's also Shabbat Nachamu, the Shabbat of comfort, named after the opening words from the Haftarah from Isaiah, Nachamu, Nachamu Ami, comfort, comfort my people. Shabbat Nachamu always follows Tisha B'Av, a day of mourning and of loss, and it calls us to begin that holy work of healing. Our Torah portion, we see Moses at this really heartbreaking moment. Moses begs God again and again for the chance to set foot into the promised land. And according to the Midrash, he asked not once, not twice, but 515 times. And God says, no. But then something remarkable happens. God brings Moses up top of Mount Pisgah, and he says, look at it with your eyes. The 18th century commentator Rabbi Chaim ibn Attar notices this odd phrasing. After all, how else would Moses look, if not with his eyes? It teaches us that God was actually comforting Moses in a way. Whatever Moses had hoped to accomplish by walking the land, God would allow him to achieve simply by seeing it. Not with a telescope or through any other medium, but with his own eyes, miraculously able to take in the fullness and the beauty from the land from the distance. It's as if God was saying, you can't go there, but I can give you the next best thing, and I'll show you something very precious. Of course, there's another simpler reading. God's helping Moses accept reality. Sometimes in life, no matter how hard we plead, the answer is still no. Accepting that can be one of the most painful things that we do, whether it's at the end of a relationship, the loss of a career, a diagnosis, or something that we just have no control over. Shabbat Nachamu reminds us in those moments that comfort matters. Comfort doesn't erase loss, but it helps us carry it. Our calling as Jews, as humans, as members of this world that we live in is to bring comfort to one another, to stand beside those who are facing the unacceptable, those who are dealing with the unimaginable, and to make sure that no one has to do it alone. I wish you a Shabbat Shalom, a Shabbat of comfort, and I hope to see you in Shul.